know every step of the walk just stalks. Pray, need to pray our fathers. Now I lays in the bomb, perfectly made of 10,000 grenades. When the pin pull, very deadly sinful. Incendiary wind pull, cemetery men full. Roger that tenfold, tinted windows, hot extendos, rip your flesh like it's tinfoil. Ain't nobody playing and fucking around, aiming and bucking them down. Breathing, but wheezing while I'm teasing. What's up with it now? Find some help from your pal. Sheesh, with brick feet, how they been sinking for miles. That's dead guppies and duck shit, all in they lungs with a bass line stuck in their head, dumping and dumb. Cause the drums on the dumpers like drums to the mummers, sunburn to the summers, hymns to the hummers. Thinking you gon' slide, but I slip now. Hip shot, drip drop, then your shit plop, then your shit stop. All be Italy and many new parts like an old vehicle. As your soul defit you, may your whole grieve with you. The more deep fridge you, everything, anything, except the Lord be with you. Afterlife fight, me no sword be with you. Begging the Nephilim to stop they orgies with you. Hating your blood is really a drug. Never been fly, but you buzz cause you a fucking bug. We know how that play out. You get squashed and zapped, on your back laid out. Hip hop oversaturated and undermasculated. It's time to get deviated, I'm uber agitated. As I buck with the bars, what? You had to bake it. These niggas ass last delusional trash displayers. You should be blowing my mind. You should be banned from noun verbs, words that rhyme. You should be stoned for poems, known for blowing my high. Lowering vibes, I might check the slaughter your kind. Cause I'm fed up, fuck it, let's go head up. We can put some bread up, I'ma load this lead up. Lyrical 227, and the reef come next with a reference. From San Cannon, Phillies XM7, ain't no ease up. Peep the score, we up. Clips like the industry, I'm in the streets, read up. Surrounded by my cannons and some Philly niggas cheat up. Well, laser icebreakers, soon as you niggas freeze up.
This is culturally inappropriate.
It definitely is culturally inappropriate. That is some culturally inappropriate shit right there. Yeah, what you think?
Yo, the multi-syllables is ridiculous, especially in the beginning when you were, oh my God, that.
Which part? The when the pin pulls Cindy, that part?
Yeah, the window, that whole.
Oh, I said, when the pin pull very deadly sinful, incendiary wind pull, cemetery men full. Roger that tinfoil, tinted windows, hot extendos, rip your flesh like it's tinfoil. That part? Good.
Yeah. See, I'm real big on the lyricism, so I love when you hit the multis, you know what I mean? So I was just like, damn, man, he killing it right there.
I appreciate it.
That shit is hot, bro. That shit is fire.
Yeah, man, that's post re-up reunion, that's post me and T talking, and pretty much just my way of saying to the public, you know what I mean? Everything right with me and the guys, and I got they back on this rap shit.
Right. Yo, it was dope because when I was doing the research for this, right, I was like reading some blogs, like some Reddit posts and stuff, and people was like, anybody know what happened with Sandman in 2025? And I was like, man, y'all don't even know yet. You're about to see. I was like, yo, you about to see, man. Like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys, this next guest is a lyrical monster with a distinctive voice straight out of Philly from the Re-Up gang. I'm talking about the one and only Sandman, a.k.a. San Cannon.
Appreciate you having me, Panda. Yeah, man. Before we get started, I just want to shout out my man Big Lou for the toss. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my East Coast constituents when it comes to this rhyme and shit. He's super heavy with the bars. We damn near dubbed him more in, you know what I mean? So, Lou, you know what it is. We already talked. What's up?
Man, shout out to my big bro, Lou, man. I love that. Yo, he's a real one, bro. I love him, man.
I love a friend to have.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Loyal, bro. Loyal.
Yes, sir.
So what's good with you, man?
All kinds of shit, man. I feel like, I don't know, I feel rebirthed in hip hop, kind of like, you know what I mean? Ever since first of all, I want to give a heavy rest in peace to my old head, my mentor, my big bro, Clark Kent, the legendary DJ Clark Kent, New York Giant, Brooklyn's finest, God's favorite DJ, that guy. You know what I mean? That's my big bro. He put me in this shit. So, you know what I mean? Everything I do from this point on is a direct representation of and for him. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want his legacy is crazy, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure it's uplifted, you know what I mean? Especially with my efforts, as far as my career.
No doubt, man.
You know what I'm saying? But ever since I went to that funeral, it feel like everything just came full circle, man. I never been to a funeral and got given life. You know, it's different.
Right. All right, San. I like to start at the beginning, man. So just so we can give the people a better idea of where you came from, who you are, and how you got to where you are today.
Right. Let's do it.
So you're from Philly, but were you born in Philly?
Born and raised here.
And you grew up in Germantown, right?
Born in Germantown Hospital. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In Germantown Hospital that don't exist no more. But yep, that's where I was born.
That's crazy. And so what was it like for you growing up there?
Fun. I really can't, there's no other word but for fun. You know what I mean? This is my adolescence. You know what I'm saying? This is big wheels, spinning tops, tag football, catch a girl, get a girl. These days. You understand what I'm saying? So It was just perfect, man. It was perfect. One thing I could say about my city, right? And this might be one of those forwarded answers, but I gotta say it. Like, I don't hate nothing about my town. Like, everything about this bitch, good, bad, and different, made me who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So for that, you know what I mean? Everything about Philly made me who I am. My worst experiences here gave me something to make me better. You understand? So everything was Gucci as a child, man, especially back then.
No doubt, man.
That block, McMahon Street, you know what I'm saying? 5600, 5617 to be exact. And yeah, beautiful. Lots of fun. Tons of hip hop all around me. This one, everybody walking around with the boom boxes and, you know what I'm saying? The crazy EQ lights on the boom boxes, Mr. Soft, the ice cream trucks, and all that shit. It was a great time.
Did you grow up with any siblings?
Yes, I have 4. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. I'm lying. How did I say that? I got 4 sisters and 1 brother.
Damn.
Yeah. I got
where do
3.
you fit in?
I'm the oldest.
You the oldest?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So coming up, you was taking care of all of them pretty much, like looking out for them.
Well, my brother and sister on my mom's side was in the house with me. My 3 sisters on my pop's side was like with him, and then my 1 sister was with her mom. Today, we all brown. You know what I'm saying? Like one big ass family, but back then it was a little separated. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So I came up in the house with my brother Buddha and my sister Housewife, who is a crazy lyricist, MC. She crazy. Her name Housewife. That's her rat name, Housewife. I mean, so I was raised with them too.
So what did your parents do for work?
My pop was like a blue collar steel welder, you know what I'm saying? 9 to 5 every day, going down the shipyard, putting it in. My mom, he ain't really want her to work, so she did like various shit when she felt like she could get it in, but my pop for the most part, held it down.
Would you say it was like a very traditional Black household?
It depends on what that is. Like, I think that might vary depending on who you ask, but my crib was like, it was the cool house. Everybody would come spend the night, you know what I mean? I had all the video games, the Power Pad and Genesis and all that shit. We had it good. I say that. I would definitely say that, you know what I mean? Like, wasn't no complaints. We was fly and, you know what I'm saying? I come from a long family of street entrepreneurs, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just say my step-pop, who I'm talking about right now, is my dad. He's been in my life since I was 3. Nah, he's been in my life before I was born, but he started holding me down in that capacity when him and my mom got married, and I was like right after they got together again, he married my mom. So I would say he was taking care of me since 3 years old. You know what I mean? Sturdy, just super sturdy.
So what was so you had a stepfather and you had a good relationship with him, and you had a great relationship with your dad too, your birth father?
Yeah, my pop, that bull. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they both thorough, man. You know what I mean? That was my mom's doing as far as like how the chips fell, you know what I'm saying? But as far as I'm concerned, I have 2 very thorough men in my life. You know what I mean? 2 when I say very thorough, I do mean very thorough men. Like, they made sure I was, I'm still here, 49. You know what I mean? So they instilled some good shit.
How was your relationship like with your mom? Like she was like that you guys were very close?
Yeah, my mom, that's like my best friend. You know what I mean? My mom, just super sweet, loving, caring, great cook,
Dope, man.
you know, comforter, disciplinarian. She will whip your ass if you out of pocket. You know what I mean? But she was also my first manager too. You know what I mean? In hip hop. Yeah, I learned hip hop through my mom. I used to vacuum and like clean up to like Melly Mel and the Furious Five and Grandmaster Flash and UTFO and things like that. She had the 12-inch records already in the crib, you know what I mean? So it was like, by the time she called me downstairs to start cleaning, whatever vibe she was in was already playing, you know what I mean? And I just like bounced all up into it, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.